Rockies and the Boston Red Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. David Price gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than one. What that means, he's allowing less than one base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Charlie Blackmon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7-11.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow. I wonder if that's how tight the strike zone is going to be called tonight. That looked to catch an awful lot of the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
In the second spot,
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Carlos Gonzalez will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Price pauses. First pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way, go ahead and do it.
Ground ball right side. To second for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
third baseman
Nolan Arenado will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. David Hale will be on the mound for the series opener. Okay, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's got to just be thankful he keeps getting the ball, because as a starting pitcher, he's got a career ERA through the roof. And I don't know how they keep letting him go out there and start. Hopefully for his sake and the rest of his teammates, he throws a lot better in this one.
Mookie Betts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you're thinking that you might be able to score runs today in this ballpark and against this pitcher. So you need to get on top and then just don't let that foot off the pedal. Keep it going because no lead is safe here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop, but he's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. If you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a gold glove from 2014. That should tell you everything you need to know.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Jose Reyes comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Line toward right center. And Reyes is aboard with a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, This Date in Baseball History. Ryan Rayburn steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And there's ball 1. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So no surprise as Reyes takes second on the stolen base. And we take a look there at the Rockies' leaders in that category as he currently sits 3rd on the team.
Yeah, clearly he's not their go-to guy when it comes to swiping bags, but he's good enough at it to keep opposing teams honest. And that was a nice steal right there.
Mark Reynolds is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Victor Martinez will get his first shot here, coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
Martinez.
fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gonzalez, still going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in, hoping he can start this series a little better than he finished the last one. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Go to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Bradley runs. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Brandon Barnes steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Price is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Charlie Blackmon will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now a ball hits sharp third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he is in there.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Snap throw from the catcher. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Ranging back is Bradley, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Hit in the air to center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Nolan Arenado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We play 2.5. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rockies 1. Mookie Betts digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And oh, look out, up and in and nearly took his head off.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. But he'll decide against risking it and hold on at first with a one-out base hit.
The shortstop, number 2,
Xander Bogaerts will try things again. He hit that two-run homer his first time.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
In there, a base hit.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the third inning.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's foul.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Hanley Ramirez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Victor Martinez steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Blackman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Leading off the inning, Jose Reyes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Price gets his sign. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Bouncer down the line. To his right, Sandoval. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ryan Rayburn started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Holt has a read on it. 2 down.
The catcher.
Now in the box, Nick Hundley. He got on top of one round-out victim last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Mark Reynolds stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Called strike, 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Pablo Sandoval is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Weakly hit towards first. Reynolds scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Number 25, center fielder
Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, still searching for that hit to extend his streak, guys.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
now batting.
Brock Holt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. High and deep to straightaway right. Gonzalez looks up. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead. Here's Mookie Betts. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Dustin Pedroia steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead. Leading off the inning, Brandon Barnes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
But you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Charlie Blackman steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Ripped down the first base line. And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out.
The batter, number 9.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average.
Yeah, Matt, as we take a look at this graphic here, you can see this isn't one stats.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 3-0 now. Hit well on the ground to first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard to short. Reyes is there. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake.
He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
On the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. David Ortiz will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Reynolds there to put it away for number 2. Hanley Ramirez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Hanley Ramirez.
Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 14 on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Rayburn racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Adam Ottavino is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Blackman going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Blackman. And that ends the inning. Nolan Arenado will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Jose Reyes will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ryan Rayburn stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Nick Hundley will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They trail 6-1. Brock Holt will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Brock
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Dustin Pedroia gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Rayburn arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Right side hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. David Ortiz will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Leading off the inning, Mark Reynolds, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Brandon Barnes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Charlie Blackmon will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but, well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Justin Miller will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number
Pablo
48,
Sandoval digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rayburn on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
number 25.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the fans.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Price into his motion is the first pitch. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Jose Reyes will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Rayburn. He singled his last time up. Carson Smith will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Hit hard to the right side. There is Pedroia. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the... Brock Holt gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Get out of here.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A 2-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fly ball out toward right field. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. 2 gone. David Ortiz comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, at least it hasn't really mattered considering the big lead they've put together.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Reynolds is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Nick Hundley will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average.
And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Mark Reynolds will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Brandon Barnes digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting,
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He'll start in with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-0. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 4. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Hanley Ramirez. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player.